bed. 8. Fuck. Hello, friend.
Do you remember me?
Blimey. And you couldn't have come at a better...
Depends what it is.
Some wolves are killing my sheep again.
All right.
Blimey, you're a great fella. Just yesterday, and when you find
Nice.
the bloodthirsty beasts, I mean, it ain't that I don't trust you, but I'd be with you.
Yeah, light enough. We can just run.
This must be the slaughtered sheep. Mutt won't have any trouble tracking them down. Track.
Get him! Get him! Get the dog! Get the wolves!
The wolves are bound to be close. The wolves must have passed through here.
What's it down there? On my grave. Right.
Looks like I'm on their trail.
Ooh, I just hit Matt. I'm an idiot.
But
Ah! Oh, the third one.
I mustn't forget their ears. Poor sheep. Not much left of it.
Oh, overburdened. Where's the last one? There it is.
But where have you got to now?
Well, I got a level of trust with that dog. I wonder. Yeah, your sidekicks.
About the wolves.
Ah, I was just...
Aye, they are.
So many of them. Blimey, you're a true hero. You deserve a reward. If you feel like helping some more herds, boys,
Ooh.
young Smoljik tends his flock between Tachov and Troskowitz. Or old Stanislav. You'll find him near the forest west of Troskowitz. I'm certain they'll be pleased to see you. God be with you, Henry. But
I've heard you...
I used to. I tried a few times. Why'd you up?
I'd like to buy some pig...
I see.
Ah, damn. Look.
Is that so?
Nothing in...
All right. What, you know what? If I scraped off some of that dry pigment from the... That could work. Those pigments are...
What do you mean?
For example, if you need blue, you can use blueberries or woad leaves. You put them in hot water with the fat. Walnuts good too. With the husks of unripe walnuts, you can get a very nice light brown. The best way to make red is from madder root. And when you add alum or beeswing to the water, the colour gets a beautifully rich shade. Or you could just use plain old black elder. The berries, of course. Oh, and privet's not too bad either. You can even use the leaves. They make a nice green. But you know what's my favourite way of making yellow?
I'm still going to
Using
put grey
dyer's
rods instead.
broom or weld. You take a few nice, and for so much cheaper than you, buckthorn makes a nice green. The most important, but even that won't help too. But I see you're...
My word.
Oh, just be careful not to...
What do you
What
got for
good
sale
idea.
anyway?
I'd like to learn...
What do you want?
Tell me the best...
All right, I'll show...
Paris grinded. Right, so Poppy boil for 1 turn. This will boil for 1 turn. Alright, got it. Wrong thing, shit.
I didn't boil that poppy long enough, did I?
Blessings to you. You silly doggy.
All right. What am I gonna do with you?
Aye. This'll be good.
Alright, back at the pub. Innkeeper. I've done it, mate. God bless you too.
It's done. Olbram's bull isn't as white as he used to be.
Look at
I
his
knew you
laughing.
wouldn't let me down, mate. Olbram must be having a fit. I can almost see it.
To hell with the fucking sex. The lousy cities are...
All right, then. Here's the reward I promised you. Every last groschen.
Thanks.
And since you already got caught up in our little disputes, maybe you can help me with something else.
So, what can I help the Takovites with this time?
We're planning to meet with the Geliovites in the pasture that they keep arguing with us about. We'll sort it all out with them there. Nicely. Man to man. Wouldn't you like to join us?
Why not? After painting that bull, it would actually be quite a pleasant change to talk things over face to face.
Aye. Talk. We'll get into a huge argument and then start punching each other in the gob. So then, should I send for Olbram so we can get going?
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the Geliovites? That way, you'd each have half of the pasture, and everyone's happy, no?
Chance would be a fine thing. Olbram will never give up. He says the whole pasture is his.
The borders by the orchard, that's where I got my ass kicked.
Who knows what the old fool got his ass kicked for back then.
You should talk to the bailiff and get him to support you.
Thrush? He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get involved. He even threatened us with the stocks if we keep bothering him.
Well, as you wish. You know what? I'll go have a talk with Thrush. Would you wait for me for a bit?
All right, but don't get your hopes up. And don't you go ganging up with them Gelioff bastards against us. Farewell.
Hey, Shepard.
Siegfried sent me. Helped him hunt some wolves.
Aye. You've come just in time. Those fucking wolves made their mother bitch burn in hell. They scattered my sheep all over the countryside. I caught all of them except one. I can't for the love of God find her. And my master's already accused me of selling her.
Should I help you find her?
More like what's left of her. Aye, aye. With a little luck, the wolves left her head intact, so just cut off her ear.
Right. Why the ear?
Because it's marked. Every farmer burned his own brand on his sheep so he can recognize them, eh? When Master sees that ear, he'll believe me. No one will buy a sheep without an ear. That'd be suspicious.
And what if I meet up with those wolves?
Aye, aye. What do you think? Kill him.
No worries, brother.
All right, I'll look for your lost sheep. Well, for her ear, at least.
Thanks. I have enough work on my hands keeping my eyes on the rest of them. If it's not a hungry wolf, it's a hungry soldier.
Where should I start?
Aye. During all the ruckus, I saw the wolves run off down there into the forest. So I'd start there.
See you later.
No worries. Right, so we'll go this way. Cool. I keep tripping out thinking that's a crow sometimes, like little burnt out stubs.
Search.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. I was a sheep, where would I be?
Sick!
Right in my ear, can you not? It's a lot of wolf, mate. Oh, there it is. That's 2 wolves now. Fucking bullshit. Easy. Fuck, I almost hit him up then. How did I miss the second time?
Sick! Mart!
You silly mutt.
I found the dead sheep, or at least what's left of her.
Aye. And do you have the ear?
Here you go.
Finally. My master will believe me. It's a shame about the sheep. I'd be happier if she'd stayed whole.
It was my pleasure. If that's not enough for him, he can go to the hill in the forest to see for himself. She's still lying there.
Aye, he's too lazy for that. And here's what I promised you. You defended my honor. God be with you. And
This issue these guys have with each other.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Good on you, mate. There he is, Bailiff.
What's new in the...
I was just visited by... He said he found more fresh graves behind his field. Just below the village, along the...
I've seen those.
That we found some... I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. And that's about...
That sounds interesting. I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zhelyov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Zhelyevites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then. But it's all because of that bloody pasture. Both villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you? Does nobody know who the bloody pasture belongs to?
Nobody who could be trusted not to be making it up. After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Takovites and Zhelyevites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your
What?
mind?
I know books.
Filthy peasant hands. Do you know how many books I've read? And I never
I'm
find
a bit of a
corners.
nerd.
If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Please,
Fine,
please,
have it
please.
your way.
Yes!
Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
What's new in the county, Master?
I was just visiting, he said.
I've seen...
I've been... And that's about...
That sounds interesting.
Thank you, friend. Maybe it's upstairs? Oh no, it's in here. Oh. Was it over here?
What do you want? I just came to see if you're working. What does it look like? Well, it looks to me that instead of writing,
Summer
you're just
review.
scribbling nonsense.
They're called
Gross.
letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Ah, well, carry on then.
Oh. Oh, not that, not that. What the fuck is it?
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae.
Why is it written in
I
red?
tried to find somebody who could translate it for me.
So it's apparently this guy.
Greetings, lad. What brings
Greetings.
I need to translate something from Latin. You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Odin. That's the one.
Fecit ordinem in regione ope clavi ferre.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean? In regione is obvious. That's in the country or region. Fecit ordinem is something like to bring order. And clave ferre means iron spike or maybe nail. So, brought order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. The main thing is I know what it means, and hopefully it'll help me in my work. Thank you.
No bullshit. Just right. This year, the village prospered.
Wait. Is this supposed to be a chronicle?
Is that a problem?
I'm not a chronicler. Why want a raise for this responsibility?
You want what?
More money.
Do you want me to tell everyone about the time you were drunk,
Ooh.
naked, riding on a pig, yelling about how you were Sigismund of Luxembourg himself?
Christ. So prospered, you say?
See? That wasn't so hard.
Holding on the pasture. Could fill it in probably. It's a nice pasture though. Oh, here it is.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Procek won't be happy.
Oh, whoops. Who should I go?
I finally found the damn border between the Takhov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least Olbram and Procek will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
What's new?
He said he found that I've been, and that's...
That sounds interesting. I sorted everything out.
Finally!
Oh, it's all that. Alright.
Well, Zhelyevites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zhelyov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Trust? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' asses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Zhelyevites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takavite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
You're both wrong. The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zhelyov property, and from the oak on, it belongs to Takhov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Knock it off already. Haven't you had enough of all this senseless arguing over the years? All those worthless problems and wasted time? Can't you just shake hands and make up?
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa, are you satisfied?
Welcome to the stream.
You?
Whoever's just joined.
Well, at least it's fair. But I'd still rather punch you in the face.
Don't you worry. I'm sure we'll find a reason to fight again soon enough. Otherwise,
Oh, he likes him.
awful bore around here, eh?
Well said. Fucking shit!
What's the matter?
Some Hawkins painted my under deck. When I catch a lousy bastard, I'll break the grubby arms of head. He won't even be able to wipe his ass. Bloody fucking hell! And you need something?
That was me.
What's new? Nothing new. It's quiet here. It was good to see you, Mum.